Welcome back and thank you for staying with Weekend Prime. Now, after a long fight with the former regime, including court battles, Kenyatta University is set to have its land back. The land was transferred to international organizations, among them the World Health Organization. While gracing a graduation ceremony on Friday, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua stated that the government is in the process of revoking the agreement made by the former government to give almost 400 acres of the university land. Our reporter Beldin Waliola looks at the legality and implications of the latest decision.
The lords of impunity, state capture, conflict of interest, and land grabbers intimidated the council and the vice chancellor to allow the grabbing of Kenyatta University land.
The deputy president did not mince his words about the former administration, accusing immediate former President Uhuru Kenyatta of forcefully transferring land belonging to Kenyatta University to international organizations whose offices were to be domiciled on the university land.
Ama university kama hii, ama hospitali kama hii, ama shamba kama hii. This is the property of the Kenyan people held in trust by the government of Kenya. Sijui kama tunaelewa.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has rescinded President Uhuru Kenyatta's decision to allocate 30 acres of land to the World Health Organization, 10 acres to the Africa Center for Disease Control (CDC), 180 acres to Kenyatta Teaching and Referral Hospital, and 190 acres to facilitate the resettlement of Kamai's quarters.
We have hence instructed the Ministry of Lands to cancel those allocations and reinstate the land to Kenyatta University.
But legally, is it possible for a new government to override or scrap off an agreement that was made by a former government?
So the procedure that was followed was not proper. That was an illegality from the beginning. So there's no problem with the current government taking steps to rectify that illegality. That's one thing to take note. The second thing is that at the time when the president was making those commitments, we can argue that it was in his lame duck days. So basically, he was rushing to making either appointments or commitments that should have been left for the new government, which was to take over after the election, which was a few months away. Thirdly, this is a contract. Any contract can be cancelled anytime.
What will be the impact if the new government revokes the current agreements with international organizations? Will this dent the country's relationship with the bodies? And what do we stand to lose if these organizations move to a different country?
The other government is now out of place, and at the end of the day, Kenya's government is still one. What may change is who is in charge, but the institution stays as one entity. So that same government, that same entity that entered that agreement should be free to pull out of that agreement.
For the Kenyatta University administration led by Professor Wainaina, his fight to reclaim the land has not gone to waste after all. Beldin Waliola, KTN News.
The government is yet to release an official map of the Kitui-Tana River border